record. We'll just record and then we better make a start. So we're looking at the middle third of the 24-step form. Let's just start with a bit of standing, a bit of loosening, and then we'll just get on with it. So next week I've pre-recorded the class for it to be on exactly the same time as normal. So that will be on exactly the same time. And I'm recording the fitness class on Sunday. I'll be recording the fitness class on Sunday. So yeah, great. Okay. Let's make a start. So just have your feet shoulder width apart. Let's just get the feet shoulder width apart, be in the front third of the foot, and sink back and down. Just going to breathe in and out. The chin is tucked in. The arms are relaxed. Breathing in and out. Notice the contact with the feet and the ground. And then just wiggle your toes a bit. Wiggle your toes. Keep wiggling them. See if you can feel each individual toe moving. It's quite tricky. I mean, you can't really, but then when you practice it, then you can start distinguishing which toe is moving. But it kind of feels a bit weird. And then you draw the toes in and stretch the toes out. Draw the toes in and stretch the toes out. Draw the toes in and stretch it. So you're stretching the toes like that, like they're going all in different directions. So I'm looking at different cameras to see if there's I get a good 1080 camera. I was asking Mark about it, which is a good camera for Zoom. Out and in, and then we just go forwards and back, just rock forwards and back. Very slowly, so we're not in a hurry, we're just feeling the contact through the feet. Very nice. So you're noticing the contact through the feet. And then and sink down and transfer the weight. Chin tucked in. So we're just feeling the weight shift from the balance point in the right foot through the balance point in the left foot. And we're sinking the hips, and the head is floating and the chin is tucked in. We're nice and relaxed. And we're all breathing. And then circling. Oh, Heather must still be having internet issues. Oh, how annoying. Round in the circle, round in the circle. Round in the circle. We're all breathing. Keep breathing some more. And go in the other direction. So yeah, next week this class will be on YouTube. It will be on the same time as it normally is, but on the YouTube channel, because unfortunately I got to work. I'm working in London that day, most of the day. I possibly could have taught my 9 o'clock till 10, but it's going to be easier if I just put all of the classes on YouTube beforehand, and then that will work better. And during the Cambridge Folk Festival, I'm working there too. What I'll do is I'll pre-record I'll pre-record the classes for that. So, yeah. Fantastic. Okay. Right, now what we're going to do is we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. This is exaggerated. 3, 4. So the hips and the shoulders is going in the opposite directions. So this is, that's it. It goes to the side, to the front, so to the front, it's like hanging there, to the side, and slightly to the back, to the side, to the front. And I'm keeping my head floating at the top, through the top of the head. Floating through the top. And this is a really good one if you're having some back issues. It just helps gently lengthen the spine. So the person I learnt this from, Grandmaster Chuan, when he does this exercise, he does it 300 times in each direction. Now we're not going to do it 300 times because we only got an hour. We only got an hour class, but the more what I've noticed is if I spend a long time doing it, my back feels much better than if I just do it like maybe for 5 minutes or something. If I do it for 10 minutes, so rather than trying to count each individual turn, what I've been doing is like maybe at least 5 minutes, nice and slowly. And while you're doing this, you're noticing, you're paying attention to your environment, to your surroundings, as well as to yourself. So you can use it as a, like an MRI scan to check your muscles and notice any tight bits or whatever, and just breathe into them, get them to relax. Okay, I think that was quite a lot. I think we should go into the other direction now. So other direction, and don't worry if it feels a bit odd at the beginning. Just when you go in the other direction, sometimes it can feel a bit strange, or it might have, you know, it might feel quite free already. You want to relax. You want to really relax as much as you possibly can. I'll just show you that from the side view. So I'm counterbalancing with my hips against my shoulders, counterbalance. So you kind of slope, the shoulders slope, and then you go forward. So that the arms hang, so the arms hang. And back. Sink down just very gently. Keep breathing. Notice the breath. Keep breathing some more. Watch the legs. Hang on, I'm moving my legs too much. Let me get this sorted out. That's better. That's better. More like this. So your knees are in line with the toes. You're sinking your hips. The head's floating. The arms are soft. Very soft arms. And then take a slightly wider stance and we'll turn the foot in. Keep breathing some more. And practice looking, so you look across and look to the sides and just pay attention to the alignment of the knees, and then open. Oh, that's good, I missed. Again, watch the alignment of the knees, so you're sinking, 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 sinking. Keep breathing. And one more each side. That's great. A little shake out. Up a little bit. We'll do shake. We'll just do a bit of shake. Just tune into your body. Show you that from the side. Show you that from the diagonal. Tune into the body. Tune into the body. We're sinking, relaxing, breathing, breathing. Just spend a bit of time just shaking, 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 but nice and relaxed with the arms. And just keep your breathing natural, so gently breathe in. Gently breathe out. Gently breathe in. Gently breathe out. Okay. Yeah. Let's sink back. Sink forward. Sink the hips, chin tucked in. Sink back and turn. Sink forward and turn. Sink back and turn. Sink forward and turn. and change sides. Relax the arms, nice and relaxed. So looking forwards, sinking forwards and back. Noticing the foot contact with the feet, and then we'll do it with the turn. So we sink back, we turn. We sink forwards, we turn. Show you that from the side. So this movement, very useful in the inspect the horse's mouth, roll back, ward off and double-handed push. Being able to really move and you're turning the waist. Fantastic. Okay, let's do a little bit of open close and then we're going to look at the middle section of the form, and it's what we're going to do next week as well. So we'll just start here. Breathe in, wrists open, fingers open. Breathe out, wrist close, fingers close. Breathe in. Breathe out. Elbows, wrists, fingers open. Elbows, wrists, fingers close. So just get slightly bigger. So that rolling exercise, just to backtrack a bit, I think it would be a good one to do every day. I don't always do it every day, but I've been doing it most days, and my back feels like stronger somehow. I'm not sure, but it works. So try it out. Maybe, as an experiment, do 10 minutes of rolling every day and just see, for curiosity purposes, what it does. I will try and do that. I'll try and set aside 10 minutes a day to do my rolling. So we're just feeling, oh, lovely. Lovely, very good. Shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingers, open. Shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingers closed. I like the way, this is the way I learnt it when I did it with Eva. She just builds it up. There is a way that you just do open close without this building up one. But when I've tried out both exercises, I prefer this way, that builds up from a small movement and then goes into a big movement. It's like you're working through the whole range of the open close. Chest, shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingers open. Chest, shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingers closed. And then what you can do, we'll skip a stage, you can go slightly forward, slightly into the balance point. So open the chest, open the back. Soft arms, chest, shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingers open. Open, 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 and close, 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 close. So the back is opening. The back is opening. If you look at my back, the back closes. The back opens. So we go up to about shoulder height. I mean, when I've done this with Eva in the past, we've spent maybe an hour on it, just this one exercise, and you feel great. You feel really great. But unfortunately, we won't. We will have to forego that pleasure and just do the truncated version. Okay, let's go up to head height. Now with the head height one, you just feel a lovely stretch as well. So you open the front of the body, close the back, then you open the back of the body. And then come back to the lower one. So what we'll do is we'll finish the exercise, we'll have a water break, and then we'll look at that final third. Now we're all nice and in our bodies. So make each one a bit like smaller, make each one a bit smaller. A little bit smaller, not a huge amount small. Like a fade out in music, you know, when it just gets gradually quieter and quieter and quieter and then disappears. I've been learning some new tunes from my friend. And one of her songs she sings is a really long, very, very, very long fade out. This is a bit like that. You just fade out and just very... So eventually you feel the movement inside your cells. At least that's what Carell says. Maybe even inside your quarks. Your quarks. Subatomic particles. See if you can feel it in your subatomic particles. So you wanna cultivate this sense of having a very still, quiet body. So you're just sort of sitting there. So if anyone was to walk into the room right now, they wouldn't even see you. You're being so still. That's the plan. And shake out. So we have some water now. Water break. Water break, very good. I was practicing some standing exercises in the kitchen. I live in a shared house, and I was just doing Wu Chi standing practice, just this one, Wu Chi. Very, very quiet and really still, and I think there was the trains were going and the back door was open and there was a bird singing, so I was just very listening to the bird, listening to the trains, noticing my posture, just really feeling it very, very, very still and quiet. And one of my housemates, he come in, it was quite early in the morning, and he just went past me to get some coffee from the shelf, and then he went, "Rah!" He'd not even noticed me, you see. I was so still, he'd not even... That's what you want to cultivate. You want to be able to just stand there so quietly. You know, maybe a squirrel will come up, you know. So, That's happened as well. I'm practicing my standing in the garden as a squirrel running along the fence, and then it's time to move, and it freaks them out, you know, because they, yeah, it's neat trick. So for the middle third, I'm going to do the mirror side, not like what happened yesterday. I was doing the normal side. What we shall do is we'll go through the middle third 3 times. I think I'm going to move this down a bit, then you can see more of my feet. That should hopefully, I'll move it back up for the fitness class, Tai Chi fitness, but I'm not going to be lifting my hand above my head, so we might as well just see what the feet are doing. Very important in hot weather. Good hydration. Really good. Yeah, very useful. They did a study with elderly people in a care home or something, and they made them have a few sips of water every hour, just sips. And then they did science on them, and they found that the blood pressures all had lowered just by keeping enough hydration. If your blood doesn't have enough water in, your blood pressure goes up because you've got to work harder to get it round the body. Whereas if you're nicely hydrated, and you can get water from foods like, you know, salad, cucumbers and things, and right. So we're going from the end of step back and repulse the monkey. So you'll have your left foot forward. So before you start, make sure you've put the time in to get into the exact correct place. So the feet are in the right place, your body's correctly aligned up, your hands are in the right place. So it's like this, and this nice open feeling, opening in the, and you want to relax in the wrist. Open, so it's like the palm is going that way, and that way, and that way, and that way. It's just opening out. And the fingers, they're not soft and floppy, they're not rigid, they're firm, but soft. Yeah. Okay, so we go into this posture first, then we go into the back stance, step back and repulse the monkey, and we're going to go to the first part of snake creeps down actually. So we go 1, sink forward. So join in everybody, 2, turn. I'm going to do the counting and the moving very slowly. So we're doing snail pace kung fu. 3, 4. Cat stance. 1, 2, inspect the horse's mouth. So those of you that were here yesterday, 1, 2, roll back, 1, 2, ward up. And I will try and introduce my mum in the Zoom. 1, 2, 3. 1, sink back, 2, 3, and 4, gather under, hold the ball. And then just take some time just to sink and make sure you've got your correct alignment. You want to just take your time. 1 step, 2, inspect the horse's mouth. 1, roll back, 2. So go to the back corner. And sink the hips more, sorry, sink the hips properly, that's it. 1, 2, oh, good job Mike wasn't watching me. 1, 2, he would have moaned. 3, sink your hips. Okay, then we go into single whip. 1, sink back, and we're pointing the fingers forwards as if we're resting on a shelf. 2, now you turn the foot, close the hip, bring the hands in, like you're resting. Then this time 3, stroke down, and pick up the sock, go into cat stance to the corner. Then 4, raise the knee, keep the foot hanging, bring it across, and then 5. Single whip. And we're just, so if I show you from the front, this is like this, and this is there. Some people is up here, so I like to keep it, the wrist in line with my shoulder. That's how I like to do it personally, but there are other variations and they're all correct. And you want to sink down. You want to sink down. So you've got more weight in the front foot than the back. Now 1, transfer the weight, turn, 2, 3, drop, 4. This becomes less square. And then you step up, rotate, so you turn the waist to rotate the arms, then you step out, heel toe, rotate by turning. So the arms swap round by turning the waist. There's quite a lot of waist turning. Eventually it kind of smooths over, so it's less prescriptive. So next week I'm in a teeny tiny kitchen. 1, 2, 3. Oh, the luxury of room, it's amazing. 4 and 5. Single whip. So you've got left hand forward, now you turn to the side, bring your right hand in, the left hand stays pointing out. Remember, I'm mirroring for those of you watching. Yes, I'm mirroring, so I'm saying the opposite. I'm saying the side that you're using, not what I'm doing. 2, high pat on horse. So this is where the being able to stand on one leg is a very useful trick. 1, 2, block over left leg. 3, 4. I'm going to have to go along a bit so I don't kick the, paperwork. 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on a moment, just hold there, let me just move that. So I'll move it down, you should still be able to hear, and then it won't get in the way. I'll just show you that. So I've done the block over left leg, kick with right leg, or kick with left leg, kick with right leg I mean, and then get there eventually. Grasp the tiger's ears, so it's down, make a fist, and then it comes around in an arc. An arc and ends up not horizontal, not vertical, diagonal fists. So horizontal, vertical, diagonal. And a nice round shape, and it's a tiger. That's a kitten, tiger head. Grasp the tiger's ears. 1, sink back, 2, turn, 3, push out, 4, gather under, hold the ball. So we're now kicking with the left leg. So you're facing towards the corner, you come up, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Snake creeps down, so you're in left cat stance. Sink the hips. Oh my goodness, okay. Let's go through that. I was hoping to go through that section 3 times, but let's do it again, see how we're doing for time. We'll go a little bit quicker, and I'll just shout the names of the moves out, rather than do the numbers. Okay, so let's set up. So we're only going as far, we're only doing this section for the next 2 or 3, maybe 3 or 4 weeks, just to kind of get it just so it's more solid. Here we go, breathe in, breathe out and begin. Hold the ball, cat stance, step, inspect the horse's mouth, roll back, ward off, double-handed push. Sink back, turn. Push out, gather under, hold. Step. Inspect the horse's mouth. Roll back. Ward off. Sink the shoulders, sink the hips. Double-handed push. Feel that the whole of the body is connected. Sink back and turn, and then we're going into single whip. So you stroke down. I like to imagine a giraffe's neck. I like giraffes. 3, 4, 5. Single whip. So we're looking at flowing. We just flow it. Wave hands like clouds. Wave hands like clouds. So nice round shape in the arms. Nice round shape. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Single whip, sink down and high pat on horse. 1, 2, 3. I'll keep the counting going actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and then 1. Okay, one more time, and then we'd better stop. Yeah, we'll do it. Breathing in and out. So this time we're just going to go for it and begin. Cloud hands. That's better. A bit more room. We did do it 3 times. Woo! Okay, let's stop. It's I think it's time for a cup of coffee, isn't it? Definitely. Yeah. Always know when it's tea time. Rule 5. Very important. Yeah. Keep breathing. That's fabulous. Okay. Regulate the breathing. Calm the mind. Calm the chi. So yeah, just calming down. Just really practicing being calm. And then embrace the tiger, return to the mountain. And then you can deal with anything. It's like magic. You just calm down and then work out what's going on and then do the correct thing. Which is kind of Tai Chi in a nutshell. But you can apply those skills in all sorts of different situations. Calming down, feeling the body is connected, and then rub the hands together so we'll all look super young this morning. So Master Chuan says this helps you to look younger. Let's see if this is the morning it works in. And then we polish the face. Very good. Very good. Nice, smooth. Lovely. And then rub the hands together and give the lower back a rub. Oh. Breathe in. Breathe out. Embrace the tiger. Return to the mountain. So your place of stillness, strength, resilience, and peace. Return to the mountain. Breathing in that. Make a fist with the right hand, left hand over the top. Bring your feet together and back. Yeah, great. Okay, time to have a really nice cup of coffee or something like that. That's fantastic. I will stop the video. That was a very nice session. Very nice session. So hopefully the viewers at home will have enjoyed that too. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. It's really nice to see so many people watching our videos. We don't know where they all are. Wherever you are, I hope you're having a great time. Yeah, okay.
It was lovely.